Hello, I'm Debbie Bell-Hosking for FinextraTV at MPE Berlin 2024, and I'm joined by David Clem of MasterCard and Kilian Thalhammer of Deutsche Bank. We're chatting about customer experience and e-mobility. So welcome to you both.
Thanks, Debbie.
Thank you.
Great to be here.
Well, it's great to have you here.
Yeah.
So, my first question is, as many industries are almost in their next generation of their business model evolution, why is mobility such a standout vertical? And also, what role do financial service providers play in this change?
Mobility is interesting because it has daily relevance for more or less everybody. So everybody has an opinion on mobility and how it should work. Everybody is, let's call it, using mobility. It has a lot of transactions and really tangible use cases, and that makes it interesting in general, but also for us as a financial institution to really figure out what role we should play there and how we can help to make these vertical at the end better in the context of processes and capabilities.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and also we are moving into a world where the majority of people live in big cities and urban areas. And echoing what Kilian said, everybody has a need to be mobile, everybody's moving, going to work, going to school, meeting friends. But it means that the people organizing the way we are moving around have stress because they need to create efficiencies in the transit systems, in the traffic systems, because otherwise the systems will be jammed with the inflow of demand. So the public and private operators of these traffic and transit systems, they need to digitize and they need to increase the efficiency in the system. And I think we have tools in our industry which can help to do that.
Mm-hmm. And can you give us more examples and use cases?
Well, there's the very obvious ones, which I think we all know in the meantime. We've all been, I guess, in a transit system with open loop contactless payment where you just board the subway train or tap in and out of a bus. So that's something I think which has become very much a standard around the globe. But it also moves to other forms of mobility. It can also be the public rental bike that you unlock with your payment card. Or now, of course, in the latest evolutionary step, to the in-vehicle commerce, where the car becomes the mobile wallet in the best sense of the word.
Mm-hmm. And we're also seeing a situation where new business models like subscription and pay-per-use is hitting a vertical like mobility. And that's exactly where financial institutions or financial services companies are come into place to bring this together, to have a subscription model, for example, for mobility, to have a pay-per-use, pay-per-mile, per second, pay-per-hour model. And I think this is the interesting overlap where we can bring mobility to a different level and enable at the end the end consumer in a more convenient way to use what is there.
Mm-hmm. Right, I'm going to go to partnerships now. Mm-hmm. So we're looking at the partnership between Deutsche Bank and MasterCard. How does that drive change? But also, what can we see from this collaboration beyond mobility?
I think, as stated before, mobility is a complex environment and a complex ecosystem. And to tackle such an ecosystem, I think we learned over the last years and maybe also decades that you can solve that challenges not alone. So you need a partner. You need a partner which is complementary. So you need a partner who bring really relevant expertise on the table. Best case expertise you don't have, and that's exactly what we expect from that partnership. Not only in the mobility sector, but mobility is one of the most driving and more vibrant sectors where we think, okay, this is where we can bring it to the ground. Let's talk about, for example, charging use cases, where we bring our capability together. EV charging is something which is really, really important and where the customer experience is not where it should be. And this is where both partners need to work to educate the market, but also to bring more services, in-car experience and things like that. So that's something we're really working on, and there's a lot of work to do and also a lot of potential.
Yeah, and I think during the pandemic, we also saw that corporate clients or corporates started to have much different payment needs because suddenly you had to sell maybe on a marketplace, or as a company you started your own B2B marketplace and suddenly you were looking into digital payments even though you were not a retailer and you were not thinking about payments before. And Deutsche is a very leading corporate bank, cash management bank, and I think in this partnership we are going beyond, let's say, the core traditional card payments that we are known for, but we are actually innovating all around the bank account also for these companies and try to help them with their payment needs in the digital space.
Thank you so much, David and Kilian. We're talking about partnerships, mobility, and everything just moving forward. So thank you, both of you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Debbie.
Thank you.